You guys have probably heard that there is a brand new Street Fighter movie coming. Legendary Pictures announced that they're doing a Street Fighter movie, and they already announced a bunch of people in it, like Jason Momoa was going to be in it. A couple of wrestlers, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes is going to be in it. A whole bunch of other people. By the way, also that dude Oliver, the big giant guy from the most recent season of Reacher, he's going to be in it. I think he's playing Zangief, which is like perfect. Anyway. But the question has been, two, who's going to distribute this movie? Because it didn't have a distributor, because Legendary's deal with Sony is now expired. And number two, when is it going to come out? And good news for those of you guys looking forward to Street Fighter, both of those answers are now here. As the Hollywood Reporter is delivering the news that Street Fighter is now at Paramount. As Legendary deal becomes official, the project now has an October 16th, 2026 release date as Legendary inks a 3-year deal with Paramount. So it's coming out in like a year. The movie's coming out in a year. Anyway, they wrote the following. Street Fighter and its parent studio Legendary have a new place to call home. Legendary has inked a 3-year pact with Paramount to distribute its movies, with the Capcom video game adaptation Street Fighter the first out of the gate. The Kitao, I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, Sakurai directed feature now has a release date of October 16th, 2026. The film is currently in production, with Paramount and Legendary releasing the first plot details for the movie, which will be set in 1993, the year the popular game Street Fighter II hit arcades. All right. First thing I want to kind of bring up here, before we start talking about like Street Fighter specifically, is Paramount. Paramount. Listen, it was not long ago that a lot of us were looking at Paramount going, you know what? We love Paramount. Like, they put out things like Top Gun Maverick and whatever, and the Mission Impossible's been, but man, they've struggled for a number of years. They've struggled. They had a few hits here and there. They're one of the most iconic, like, legendary studios in all of Hollywood. But for years now, we've been talking about, man, they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Well, then word came out that they were going to be up for sale, and a bunch of people lined up to buy them, and Skydance ultimately won it. They're not who I wanted to win it, but they won it. And now Skydance owns Paramount. But I got to tell you guys, this whole thing about them getting the Street Fighter movie is just the latest massive win. Ever since these guys have taken over Paramount, they have been killing it with great decisions. Right now, it's them getting the deal with Legendary. Like, don't even just think about the Street Fighter movie. They've made a deal with Legendary, which is amazing. Every studio wanted to be in business with Legendary. So Paramount's got that right now for the next 3 years. But on top of that, like, they got that UFC deal done for I believe, correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat, guys, but I believe it was for $7.7 billion. $7.7 billion. And that is a huge win for them, man. Because they're now going to be showing UFCs without them being pay-per-views. It's just going to be on Paramount Plus. Listen, we've been saying for a long time, Paramount Plus is actually pretty good, but they're having a hard time getting subscribers. They're going to get a flood of subscribers now. Every UFC fan in the world is going to get Paramount Plus, because now, instead of having to pay $80 every month to watch a UFC pay-per-view event, they're going to get to watch them for free on Paramount. Terrific move on their part. Then they signed an exclusive deal with the Duffer Brothers, the guys behind Stranger Things, and got them away from Netflix. Then there was this huge Hollywood bidding war for the next Timothée Chalamet movie that's coming out, that's being directed by, help me out in the live chat, guys. Why am I freezing on the amazing director of Deadpool, of Logan, I should say. And he just directed Timothée Chalamet in the Bob Dylan biopic. James Mangold, thank you. MJV was the first one to point that out. James Mangold. So there's this big project with like an action thriller with James Mangold and Timothée Chalamet, and every studio's bidding for it. Paramount got it. Paramount just signed, we didn't talk about it on the show, but Paramount just signed this exclusive production deal with Will Smith's production company. Now they just got this thing with Legendary. Listen, who knows if all these or any of these moves are going to work out? That's another question. But the fact that they've been able to do all of this in such a short period of time, they mean business. Like maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work, but they mean business. And so we'll see. And now they've got Street Fighter. I'm going to admit something to you guys. I have not really been paying much attention to the whole Street Fighter thing. To me, it sounds like a straight to Walmart, remember VHS tapes kind of thing. It really was a throwaway thing to me. Even now, when they announced Jason Momoa, I thought that was interesting. But the cast is actually pretty good, and I gotta say, the new synopsis for the movie sounds pretty good too. They say, here's the new logline. Set in 1983, estranged Street Fighters Ryu, Andrew Koji from Warrior. Are you kidding me? Anyway, and Ken Masters, Noah Centineo, are thrown back into combat when the mysterious Chun-Li, Kalina Liang, recruits them for the next World Warrior Tournament, a brutal clash of fists, fate, and fury. But behind this battle royale lies a deadly conspiracy that forces them to face off against each other and the demons of their past. And if they don't, it's game over. Okay, that part is kind of lame. But at any rate, are you kidding me? You got Andrew Koji in this in a Street Fighter movie. Guys, if you've not seen Warrior, go watch Warrior. I believe it's on HBO Max. It's so good. It's so good. It's like Game of Thrones mixed with a Bruce Lee trilogy. It's just fantastic. And Andrew Koji is so good in it and so wild and so great. Now, look, again, like I said, I have to admit, I haven't paid a lot of attention to it. But again, the Jason Momoa getting added to it got me to pay attention. Andrew Koji joining it got me to pay attention. It's a pretty long list in the cast. But this whole deal now with Paramount, through Legendary and all that kind of stuff, has really kind of put it on my radar. It really has. Now, by the way, correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat, but I think Momoa is cast to play Blanca. I thought I read that. I'm like, no, that can't be real. Really? Apparently that's who he's playing. And then, David Dastmalchian, the guy who was just in, he was Polka Dot Man and he was in Dexter, Resurrection. He's going to be playing in it. I mean, listen, I admit I was not paying a lot of attention to it, but I'm kind of paying attention now. Now, look, do I think it's going to be good? I really don't. I really don't think this is going to be good. Don't get me wrong. I want it to be good. I hope it's good. I'm going to be cheering for it to be good. The log line sounds kind of fun. The cast is really fun. I mean, Cody Rhodes. Look, if you want to be serious about your movie, don't put in Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. All due respect to them as superstars in wrestling, 100%. But maybe put real actors in your movie. Call me crazy. I like it when actors get acting roles, but it is what it is. Yeah. So I just think this movie's probably going to be pretty bad, but you know what? I'm paying a lot more attention to it right now than I was before. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? We now have a release date for Street Fighters coming in October of next year, and it's going to be through Paramount, as Paramount has signed a new 3-year deal with the iconic Legendary Pictures. Whatever you guys think about all this, jump down to the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.